All right, good day, my love, spiritually savage. This is the second video, so I'm about to eat my phony out while I talk. So if you watch my last video to the end, which I know it was long, it was 50 minutes, but there's like a million tidbits below. Remember, I always put the tidbits in the description box because I do talk for a long time sometimes. So if any one of the subjects in the description box below interests you, I don't do timestamps. Because 9 times out of 10 is the message is pretty good. Because I have 20 years experience and being asleep and awake at the same time. So if you watch my last video, I mentioned a witch's coven. Witches are real. And with any and everything, there's a positive and a negative side, right? And so you do have some witches that are evil, that want to switch fates with you, want to draw off your energy, want to imitate you, want to become you, want to steal your inheritance, all kinds of stuff going on. Seriously. Doesn't matter what it looks like on your walking everyday life. There's an energetic side, which is the spiritual side, that most people aren't tapped into. So they don't know what's going on. Once I became aware of the spiritual side, it was like all hell broke loose in my physical life. Because God was dismantling a lot of the things. And so once I uncovered the witch's coven, and they were undercover narcissists, okay? You know what I'm saying? And so you will be called to get rid of things in your life that no longer serve you. And a lot of things is stuff that people who didn't mean you no good gave you, or stuff that still hold bad memories that you still have. Like I still had an old phone from when the undercover narcissistic male sent me a text message in them. I got rid of that phone quick and fast. So throughout these whole 3 years or so, since we've been on lockdown, I've gotten rid of a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. I got rid of all my clothes, shoes, boots, belts, jeans. I don't even own a pair of jeans. All my stuff can fit inside a curio. A little curio, y'all. But one of the main things I got rid of was everything the witch gave me. Because understand, intentions are powerful. And so you can have someone smiling in your face and acting all buddy-buddy with you. But if their intent is to manipulate you, if their intent is to steal your abundance, if their intent is to gaslight you, if their intent is to undermine your confidence within yourself by getting you to believe things about yourself that are not true, that's gaslighting. If their intent is to make you the scapegoat, then anything that they gave you is tainted with that energy, right? And so, probably about a month or so ago, I had this dream, y'all. This dream was so vivid. Now, mind you, up until this point, everything that girl gave me, I got rid of. Everything. I got rid of the crystals. I got rid of everything. Everything. Or so I thought. Because there was something I was missing, and I didn't know I was missing. But let me tell you how God and my ancestors work, and how one of my gifts work. So I'm sleeping, but I had a dream, y'all, about these books. Mind you, I thought I had gotten rid of everything she had given me, but I was forgetting about something. She had given me some books from my great niece years and years ago. My great niece is old now. She in her teens now. And she gave me these books when she was like 4, 5, somewhere around there. So I had completely forgotten about them books. But y'all, I had the dream. And in the dream was reminding me about those books, specifically those books about her in the dream giving me those books and everything. But I had forgot about them because they weren't for me, but they were given to me. Y'all, when I had that dream, I woke up on a mission. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about those books. So I asked my great niece, I said, hey, remember those books old girl gave you? Where they at? She said, I don't know. I gave them to Noni. Y'all, I had to call my sister. I couldn't even wait for her to get home. I couldn't even wait for her to get home. I said, hey, where are those books at? Monty said she gave them to you. My sister said they in her room upstairs. Oh my God, they still in the house. Okay. Yeah, when I got them books, I got them things together. I was like, you sure? These are all the books. Nikki was like, yeah, there's no more nowhere else. I said, okay. I took them to the bookstore, and the ones I couldn't take to the bookstore, I threw away. I did. But I had a dream about those books, and I forgot about them books. And it was specifically those books. It was nothing else in that dream. I wrote it down. I can't remember it right now, but I wrote it down when I woke up. Because I was excited. Because now I'm recognizing what my gifts are. I thought, y'all, I dreamt a lot. I dream a lot. But I didn't relate it to spirituality. And then I was looking outside myself for people to explain my dreams to me when I already knew subconsciously, but now consciously I'm aware. I knew what that dream meant. I did. As soon as I woke up, I knew. I'm talking about as soon as my eyes opened, my feet turned to the side, hit the floor, y'all, and I was like, okay, okay. That's how black magic works. Black magic is energy. So if someone has ill intent towards you and they give you something, it can wreak havoc in your life. I've come to understand, overstand, and understand that because black magic was done on me, it affected my family. Because energy is energy. So if I'm exuding that type of energy, then it is safe to say that the people I hug and come in contact with will share that same energetic signature. But as I change, I see my family changing as well. Of course, they're not changing as fast as, of course, I would like, but that's just me. I always have high hopes. I want them to get it, get it, get it. I don't like to see people unhappy or sad or confused. I really don't. But I get at the point now that it's no longer my duty or my job. I was interfering in God's work in their lives. So, I don't always mind my business, but I do for the majority of the time, my loves. But yeah, that's how black magic works. That's black magic in action. But that's also God's gifts in action too. Because I had gotten rid of everything she gave me personally like months ago. I got rid of everything. But it wasn't just what she gave me, it's everything that I had from past relationships. Because I like mementos, I had jerseys from past loves. I had books. I still had phones that had negative stuff in it. I got rid of all of that stuff, y'all. Anything, and I went through all my clothes and everything. Anything that had a negative memory attached to it, I got rid of. Which is why I'm down to like 2 pair of complete pajamas, maybe 3. Maybe 5 pair of yoga pants, leggings, workout pants, 2 maybe 3 long sleeves. Like I am down to like the minimum, and I'm okay with that. I used to have 4 coats, now I have 2. And when I think about the things that I have now, they don't bring me any bad memories or sad memories. Nothing in my house, which I consider my room, gives me bad memories. So, but in order for me to get that dream, I had to be in alignment and my mind not be confused, because I had dreams my whole life, but they never made sense to me. And when I go back and read some of them in my journals, it's like, okay, that's what God was trying to tell you. Okay, that's what your ancestors was trying to warn you about. That's what I get now. Hmm. I just had a thought, but it's been a repetitive thought. What if God is your ancestors? Because we say, and I think I mentioned this in one of my videos, I'm not sure which one, and it's just my Gemini mind. I like to twirl things around to see different aspects and perceptions. So, what if the Creator, now we all say we come from the Most High, we all come from one God, right? What if the Creator is your ancestor? But wouldn't it make sense that they are? I was reading this book called The Kabbalah, and I didn't get to finish it because somehow or another it went missing. It went missing, y'all. I was writing notes in it and everything, and it was getting juicy. Then all of a sudden, I can't find the book no more. I can't find it. Now, I'm going to get a hold of it again. I'm getting a hold of it soon. Very soon. As I want to finish the book, it was very interesting. All of it ties in. But what if, think about that. What if your ancestors, because I'm telling you, when I started watching tarot, one of the tarot readers was like, which was just a piece of my puzzle, was like, okay, somebody called on their ancestors. And then when I watched a few other tarot readers, they were talking about ancestry that came through from a long time ago, and it was grandmothers. And I know I called on everybody who would listen that was of the light. That's what I told somebody. It was like, who you pray to? I said, anybody who will listen. But in my head, I knew who, because I knew who my heart was. And it was anybody that's of the light that could explain to me what was going on in my life. And every journal I have, I'm talking to God. And I say God because that's what religion teaches us. But one of the tarot readers was like, the moment you called on your ancestors, it was a wrap. And every tarot reader I have watched talks about ancestors. So this is not to negate God, but this is to tie him in, to tie religion and spirituality together. That's just how my mind is making sense of it. It's like a big old puzzle. And every now and then a piece will come into play and my mind will click a certain kind of way and it'll be like, oh, okay, aha. So why would people that I've never met, that can tell me about my life energetically, keep reiterating ancestors? And to take it out of, this is to give y'all some more information and some more background, to take it out of the realm of tarot land. Maybe you like gurus. There's this one guru that I watch, and Sun Guru, he's a popular one. He just did a trek throughout the United States, spiritual places, which he's the second one that I have come to know who had done that. The other one was the undercover narcissistic male in my life. And I didn't quite understand or overstand what he was doing. when he was going to visit all 50 states in the United States and staying. But that's because he never talked religion. I mean, he never talked spirituality with me. He talked religion. He went to theology school not to become a pastor, but because he wanted to learn the fake occults. But he knew what was going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen, but I've been calling it out for some time. And now that I understand spirituality and I recognize that Mother Gaia is a living being and she's tired. She's tired. She's tired of being manipulated, taken advantage of, and her resources being obliterated. But not only that, I've been saying for a long time that something is going to happen to the United States. I love the United States. I'm so proud and glad that I was born here, but there's always a negative and a positive. And what the United States has done to the land and how it got the land and to the people, repentance has to be paid. There has to be balance, especially when you put God's people in servitude. In 2021, and I'm not just talking about black people, okay? I'm not. God's people is an array of colors and nationalities and religions. And it's crazy because spirituality is the only thing that will unite all the religions. Could that be why they took it out of every patriarchal religion? Things that make you go, But yeah, learning to listen to God so I can enhance my spiritual gifts. Because I'm a bad, shut your mouth. But yeah, that dream was crazy, y'all. But I woke up excited too. Because it was like the first time I connected a dream to real life. Like it was a premonition, like it was foresight. It was, because I completely forgot about them books because they were given to me to give to somebody else. So I didn't take it as that, but they were still in this house. Yeah, I got rid of them books quick, fast, and in a hurry. That same day, I was out the door. At the time, I had a car, so I didn't have to wait for my sister to come home. I put them things in a crate, y'all, and I was G.O. Just I was getting them things out of there. Spirituality is the majority of what is going on this plane. Spirituality is 98% of the things that we don't see. That's if you don't have eyes to see. Spirituality is the unseen forces, positive and negative. And my almost downfall was not recognizing the negative. I would see it, but I made excuses for it. But that had a lot to do with the narcissistic web, because I can tell you this, why, and know emphatically that it has to do with that, because my whole life, all it took was for you to do me wrong one time, for me to see who you was, and this is intuitively, because this is not even knowing spirituality. This was just me being intuitively guided, that I would just let you go, that I would cut you off. You had to do it to me, though. If I seen you do it to other people, it didn't bother me, because I let you do whatever you want, and I still was your friend 100%, your lover, whatever the case may be, your sister, your whatever. But the moment you did something wrong to me, it was a wrap. Which is why the narcissistic spider's web was in place, because I was built in such a way that any fraction that was like disloyal, I let you go. And I did it throughout my life with men and friends. And I saw people sometimes for who they were, but it was the hidden ones, y'all. The ones who were undercover that I did not see. I picked up on their energy, but I took it on as mine. And I didn't know where I ended and where other people began. That was everybody in my life, not just, you know, people I came across. But yeah, God does work in mysterious ways, and that dream was a mysterious way, and I am ever so grateful and blessed for it. Be blessed, don't be less. And from earth day I wake up, I strive to be more than I am that day, that previous day. I done ate my whole bowl of fonio, y'all. It was delicious. It's such one of them crazy overcast days. It's like just want to lay in the bed and listen to music or watch a good movie. I can't do that right there. That's okay though. This time is going to be good, well spent. But yeah, black magic versus God's magic. Who gonna win? Who gonna win? Black magic 0, God 1. Y'all, that dream was, I gotta find where I wrote it in my journal. That dream was like pew. And then I recognized that was like one of the times cause I dreamt my whole life, y'all. But that was one time where it was like it clicked instantly, and I wasn't even looking outside myself for a whole answer, cause I knew what it was. And I don't remember quite what I said or in the dream how it went down. Cause I'm trying to see, was there a conversation? Was there a scenario? I can't remember. It's like a blur right now. But I wrote it down. Oh, I think I wrote it down. And oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go revisit it just to see. But yeah, I wanted to give y'all that story because that was a real time story, and that just happened like a couple of months ago. I wonder if I put a video out. I think I did. I may come across it in my hiatus one videos because I think I did record it, or maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I just did. 22 minutes and 9 seconds. All right, namaste, ashe, mazel tov.